Hi, Dr. Kaufman. My name is Michael Steffens. I do local search engine optimization here in Sarasota, and I actually came across your business in the Yellow Pages, the actual book. I saw that you had a full-page color ad, so I decided to look at your website and see exactly what services you offered and what locations you have. So as you can see here, we're on your website, and it looks like you have an office in Sarasota, Venice, and Port Charlotte. I was going to focus on the Sarasota office, so I went ahead and saw, well, if you paid to have an ad in the Yellow Pages, how do we show up in Google? So I went ahead and I just Googled the term dentist in Sarasota. And here are the results. The top here is the pay-per-click or AdWords campaign. They pay to be there. Every time somebody clicks on that, they actually have to pay. Then you have mysmiledentistry.com, and it's MySmile, I believe, is the name of the company. You see their Google Places listing. Now, you have a Google Places listing as well, but as you can see, your website Know Your Places listing shows up here. And you might ask, well, why is that important? Well, I can show you. I actually did some research on a tool called googleadwords.com keyword tool. And what you can do is you can essentially spy on your potential patients or customers. You can put in a keyword and it'll give you suggestions of other keywords and, more importantly, how often they're searched on average per month. I did go ahead and put emergency dentist in Sarasota, which I do see if somebody goes into Google. That's great. You actually do show up. Why do you show up? Because the name of your company is Emergency Dentistry. I should say your practice, actually. And your website is in what they call an exact match domain. It's emergencydentistry.com. So here's your places page. Here's My Smile again shows up right underneath you, and then some of the other competitors are showing up as well. Well, that's great, but the problem with that is I think you could actually target some other keywords in addition to what you're already doing to get more business. As you can see, Emergency Dentist Sarasota at the local level only gets about 91 searches per month. I went ahead and put in Dentist in Venice, which gets 1,000 searches per month, Dentist in Port Charlotte, which gets 720, and then Dentist in Sarasota, which gets 5,400 searches per month. So for all intents and purposes, let's just focus on your Sarasota location. So we go ahead and go back, and we figured out that you don't appear there. And I'm going to go to your places page, and I'm going to give you some advice on exactly what you can do or have somebody in your office do to help optimize you for additional keywords. And in this example, will be Dentist in Sarasota. So I've already pulled up your place page. I see that you verified it, or somebody on your behalf has verified it. There's just a lot of things that need to be completed, and this takes all 10 minutes probably to do. You want to go ahead and upload a logo, a photo that would appear here. Your name, address, and phone number appear accurate to your website. That's good. The name, address, and phone number on these places listings and all your online listings need to be exactly the same in order to rank for competitive keywords such as dentist in Sarasota. What I would go ahead and do is I would actually change your 200-character description. I would change it to something like, for an emergency dentist in Sarasota, please call or come to, and then you can just list off a couple of your things by just simply putting what looks like keywords and no sentence. It actually penalizes you. So you do show up for emergency dentist in Sarasota, again, just based on the name of your company and your website domain. But when you get to a more competitive, I should say more profitable keyword search, this is why you're not appearing. So that's the first thing I would do. I would go ahead, Google Places allows you to upload 10 photos. So I would go ahead and get 10 photos of your practice, or even stock photos if you've purchased some, and fill this out completely. They also allow you to upload up to 5 videos. So I would definitely get 5 digital 30-second to 1-minute videos. You can create them on various websites if you don't have any actual commercial videos, and upload them. This is very important. None of your competition is doing this to its completion. You really need to do that. The next thing here is reviews. I would definitely start practicing when at the point of sale, or especially after you have a satisfied patient. Ask them to go to your places page that you claimed and spread the word, and just write a quick, short, positive review. Reviews really drive rankings in the more competitive keywords like dentist in Sarasota. So this basically sums up what I would do on the places listing just by that. That may take you 15-20 minutes to do, and you're already ahead of the competition. Now we're going to go into some things that you have to do on other websites called local search directories or local search sites that will help your ranking, and this is actually even more important than the stuff you put on your Google Places listing, because the way Google looks at it, and any search engine for that matter, the more websites referencing your business or talking about your business, pointing back to your website and your Google Places listing, the higher you're going to rank if that keyword's included in all those listings. So I'm going to pull up an example for you. This website here is called citysearch.com. It's one of the largest local search directories, and all a local search directory is like the 21st century version of the Yellow Pages. So we have a listing here. One of the first things I see is own this business ? That just tells me that the owner yourself has not actually claimed the page. You want to claim as many listings as you appear in as possible. You want to add a photo, and then you want to go down here and you want to get reviews, and you want to add some type of description of your services. Right now, if I was a potential customer on this site, I may not be as interested to contact you because I don't really see much information. And believe you, the search engines look at it the same way. They know that it hasn't been verified. There aren't any reviews to strengthen your local brand. If people are talking about your services locally, potential customers see that you're engaged, and the search engines will reward you as well. So again, claim this listing, click on Own This Business. You can fill out the information. You want to upload a photo, upload a couple videos if possible on this site, and you want to add a keyword-rich description. Where on the first line you have something like, for emergency dentist in Sarasota. If we're going to focus on your Sarasota location, I would definitely interject that into the description, which right now we don't have a description at all. So that's what we've seen on City Search. The next site I went to is merchantcircle.com, another pretty large and very popular local search directory site. And again, here's your name. We don't have the complete address, and I don't know if you noticed on the previous one, but we have a different phone number, 870-3322. Again, this shows up 870-3322. Now, what's the problem? Well, it's not consistent with your Places listing, which you verified. Your Places listing has a phone number of 894-6677. And when I go back to your website for Sarasota, again, it's 894-6677. By having incorrect or inconsistent or outdated information actually prevents you from ranking at all in the eyes of Google, Yahoo, and Bing, especially Google, because that's the most heavily searched search engine in the world right now. So again, I'd want to go in where it says, is this your business? Claim this listing now. Yeah, you want to go ahead and either yourself or have an authorized representative or an employee claim it. Go ahead, fill out all these listings to their absolute entire completion, and then start having people writing reviews. Again, this is really going to strengthen your position for keywords such as dentist in Sarasota, and the only reason we're doing this is to get more targeted leads. The more targeted leads you get, the better off you are. And just to go back on that for a second, again, if you remember, dentist in Sarasota averages 5,400 searches per month. If you could convert 1% of those searches into people calling your office, that's what, 54 people per month on average that would be calling your office for your services. I know that you focus on emergency dentistry, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these people that search dentist in Sarasota probably have emergencies, but just didn't think to type in emergency dentist Sarasota, as we can see reflected in the low search result. Okay, one last site here, and this is Yelp.com. I'm not sure if you've heard of Yelp. Yelp is the most popular local search directory on the internet right now. And when I went ahead and put emergency dentistry, Sarasota, Florida, with your zip code, your competitors up here, My Smile again, they seem to be everywhere, and then Venetian Dental. This is again somewhere where you're going to want to go ahead and click Add Your Business, add photos, add media, add a keyword-rich description, and start generating reviews and have people rate your business right off the bat. So in a summary, I've just given you some exact things that are actionable that you can start doing today to start expanding to the keywords that you rank for. It's great that you're already up there for emergency dentist Sarasota. That's kind of self-explanatory why you ranked high in that. Again, the overall searches are only 91 per month. You're probably getting some leads from that, and that's great, but you can expand. In my opinion, you can do up to 3 to maybe 5 keywords for your Google Places listing and your website, where you're going to want to rank so that you're capturing all the potential business as possible. Again, complete these listings, have them verified, which you've already done in your Google Places. Go ahead and claim as many. Now, how do you find these websites? Well, I happen to have a database, but if you don't have a database, just go ahead and go back to the keyword you're trying to rank for. Look at one of your competitors here, and this would be mysmiledentistry.com. You can Google their website or Google their office name and address, or their company name and office address, and you're going to get a list of sites that they appear on. And just for an example, I can do it right now. If I go ahead and put My Smile Dentist I could spell, that would be better. Dentist, Sarasota, Florida. And you're going to get their place page, their website, and then you see Yelp.com, National City Search. You're going to go ahead and see all these places that they appear, so you're going to want to appear there as well. If you're not there, you want to add your business, kind of like here. If you don't show up, add your business. Most of these sites all work the same. Or you're going to want to claim your listing, like in this example where you already have a listing submitted probably by a data feed or from a data aggregator like InfoUSA or Axiom. You're going to actually claim it, modify it, optimize it, and make sure it stands out. So again, these are tips that most people actually pay for. I'm giving you these for free. I just see an opportunity that you can really start bringing in more business from the Sarasota market. And I haven't even discussed Venice or Port Charlotte, but for all intents and purposes, this is exactly what you need to do to fully optimize your places listing and get your website and more importantly, get more phone calls and people walking into your office each and every day. Alright, well, I hope you found this informative. I've tried to deliver as much value as possible for the short time that I've kind of limited myself to produce this video for you. These are specific examples and, again, actionable things that you can do. Now, if you're like most business owners, you're probably pretty busy. You may not have the time to do that, or you don't want to outsource you don't want to use your employees for this type of thing. I'm here to help. The nice thing about what I do is I'm local. I am a small business owner myself, and I don't force my clients to sign annual contracts. Most of the time, we don't even have to do month to month. There are services that I provide that pretty much were described in the video that I can do to make sure it's done correctly. There are some tips and secrets to getting things ranked quickly and making sure they stay there. I do know that. Unfortunately, I can't share that with you in this video, but again, that's of value. But what I have given you will definitely help you improve your ranking and get on the first page, and more importantly, get to the top. So the services that I offer all have to do with local search. And like I said, most of the clients that I work with, I do a one-time launch campaign, get them up to the top of the search results, and then we can do work as needed with no commitment. I don't feel that asking business owners for a commitment up front is really fair. Let's prove ourselves first. Let's get you more leads, and then we can talk about staying there and optimizing for more keywords that are profitable, especially for a dentist in Sarasota. So again, rank locally. Let me increase your business. You can call me directly at 941-284-1321. Again, my name is Mike Steffens, and I hope you've gotten something important out of this, and I hope you can take action today. Thank you.